Somewhere deep in the United Kingdom live two boys that know all the answers to absolutely nothing. So strap yourselves in because it's about to get weird. You're now listening to the Lemon Squeezers Podcast.
Bonjour, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Lemon Squeezers Podcast. The best, worst comedy podcast in the mother trucking world. Oh, I was thinking in the car on the way over here, just quickly, that we should do something like say it at the same time at the end, just really cringe. Like, wazza, bling, shagoing. Both at once. How uncomfortable Lee would be.
Proper like an old school BB, what is it? The Cartoon Network stuff. What's
Yeah,
it called?
yeah.
BB, what's it called?
Right.
CBeebies.
Oh, like Cartoon Network, BBC.
That's a trick question. Yeah.
No.
For those of you that don't recognise the unfamiliar voice, people, it is none other than the man himself, the 2-foot cock, Coke bottle toucher, Dirty Dave. I
I don't know
don't
what my intro did.
Let's go with a handshake. Right, Dave?
All right, mate.
Nice to see you,
How are you?
Dave. Yeah, good,
Sorry, I just let guns off in here.
Your hands are very cold, Dave.
I know. It's almost as if I've been outside waiting. We
We just left him outside.
waiting.
We make our guests wait outside.
If you're on YouTube and you've already pressed away, bell end.
But they ain't going to see this, are
If
they?
you've stayed here, good for you. It does get better than this. It might not.
And press the like button and subscribe
If
as
you're
well.
still here, you're in for a good time.
Yeah, and click the little bell.
Well,
Bell.
usually, people,
Bell. Love it.
for those of you who don't know, it is episode 99.
99.
Right? 99 episodes. That's 99 hours of
It's more. I think it's like an average,
Pretty-
like just over an hour. So it's probably 120
Oh, okay, all right, yeah.
hours.
Okay, let's
Makes a difference, though. It does make a difference.
tell you what, get
20
them all up
hours.
now and add them all
20,
up.
that's 2 working days for us in our relationship.
I would say 20 hours.
Probably, yeah. Got about 120 hours.
Oh, 100.
yeah.
120 hours. So that's 2 weeks worth of working day. That's like nearly 3 weeks of working days that we spent together.
Well,
That's not very good, is it, really?
It's not. That's a very short relationship.
Yeah, and Dave's been part of this is it's your hat trick.
Yeah, I'm like a new boy.
Oh, it's the hat trick. Dave's the Harry Kane of the group. Wait. So what I was saying, episode 99, we thought, usually we try and do like a little theme to the episodes, don't we? Try and get some segments jammed in. We're just going to do a nice chilled out summer sexy vibe in winter.
Yep.
All right, and we're just going to sit here, chat. We got some beers on the tables. We got a bottle of spiced rum that probably no one's going to drink because we're driving, other than Lee.
I'm driving out the gate and going to my driveway.
So yeah, it's going to be a nice chilled out session. But yeah, back to footballers. So Lee messaged me earlier. All right, I burst out laughing when I read this. So Lee said,
I don't watch football, by the way.
Lee, yeah,
Literally
even
ain't got a clue
better. Wait, shut up, wait.
It's season ticket holder everywhere.
He said to me earlier, he went, like my dad down the restaurant. Obviously, Lee's dad's got the restaurant.
Not his dad at home, the other one.
Yeah, the
one at the
restaurant dad.
restaurant
Yeah, he went.
Zach's dead.
He went. This Teddy Sheringham comes down there, and this other geezer like Roy Parler. He's like, and
Not far off.
I think like if we like, blah, 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 he's like waffling on. He's like, I think we should get him on the podcast. When he said it, I was like laughing my head off, thinking, imagine Teddy Sheringham, a 50-year-old geezer, comes into here and we start asking him like how much would you just shag your mum?
No, you know what? I think that's the route we should actually take if this happens.
Well, we'd have to because we can't talk about football, can we?
Roy
No,
Parler would be
no.
better though. Who's that? A hybrid?
Yeah.
Roy Keane,
Yeah.
Ray Parler.
I ask him awkward questions. That's the way to stand out.
So his name's Ray Parler.
If you
Ray
put beers on
Parler.
the table, he'll probably have them. That's the way to get him in.
Yeah, I'm sure. But yeah,
Drink that.
That's
it made me laugh because I thought like Lee knows nothing about football. Like I don't even know.
literally looked at him
I don't even know if you knew the World Cup was on when it was on.
No, I did. That was the only thing I knew. I was like, World Cup. I didn't understand who was playing. But like people were like, oh, he's brilliant. And like, they'll say this Spanish name never heard of. Ronaldo. No. And I was being like, I ain't got a clue.
Christian.
I ain't got a clue. Yeah.
That'd be quite
Chris
a good,
Ronaldo.
a good segment in future. We read out some football players and you got to guess their nationalities.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Or read
mate.
their names. Just read the names.
Give him one now.
All right.
Got to guess the nationality.
Xavi.
Poland. I don't know. Yeah, could be anywhere.
Spain.
Could literally be anywhere.
Oh, wait, no. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Shit, I feel like it's Spanish. Portuguese. Is it Portuguese?
Yes,
Portuguese.
well
Yeah.
done.
Portuguese and
Good
Spanish.
save. Good save.
They're kind of the same. They're kind of the same.
What about Martin Fornals?
English.
No.
He sounds well English. So.
Well, where was he born?
Rush Green.
Rush Green
So
Hospital.
no, maybe.
What was last one?
My cousin was a famous footballer. He's just died. I can't remember his name.
What?
Fuck, let me text my dad. It was my nan's cousin. And apparently he was a big deal.
So he's not your cousin?
It was my nan's cousin, so it makes me like
Fucking hell.
sixth cousin
Yeah,
or something.
basically cousin.
It's like sixth cousin or something.
I'll
It's
go with
something
that.
like that.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
You grew up with him?
Yeah. Just forgotten his name. Ain't seen him for a while.
He was 50, you were 2. Oh dear.
Nothing with that age gap though.
In the words of R. Kelly, age ain't nothing but a number.
That's the point. What's going on with that R. Kelly? Is he in prison or something?
I think he's
He's in there.
Is he? Yeah. He's
Steady
in.
trying to
He's in.
find my motive. I do what I do.
I used to like his music though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't.
There's no more mixtapes coming from him for a while.
He's banned from radio. Well, I don't know.
No.
Is he? I know.
Yeah, he's
but
gotta be.
It must be. Yeah.
Gotta be. That Joe, and that's the worst thing because he had some proper.
He comes down the restaurant sometimes.
See now, he I would have on.
No, that was Jay Kelly.
It was Neo. He used to come down.
No, but
He's got so sick of the restaurant.
Neo.
wow.
That's filth, innit? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Start again.
I'm actually not. I'll let that slide
We'll
with
let it
you
go,
because
we'll
I
let it
feel
go.
like I've never heard you do an actual planned joke before.
Has Akon been performing in Southend recently? Do you know?
No idea. No idea. I swear. It was at the O2. And it was happening as well, I think it was.
You didn't say O2. You said performing in pubs up London.
No, sorry. It was owned by the company that owns the O2. It's called, what's it called? It's, I can't remember the name of it, but it's literally just a pub.
Wasn't it in Clapham? The World's End?
No, it's just this. It's
Why do I
like
feel
it's
like-
like a rooftop bar. You go upstairs and they've got like a bonfire and a tent.
And Akon.
And Akon, yeah. Just blending in there. Just wearing all white. He always wears all white. Have you noticed? Wears all white and wears a really gold watch. Nice. I like it.
Maybe he does,
like
you know.
it.
Good lad.
Contrast.
Good lad.
Mm.
Right. Yeah. Do you want to do a random question generator? Should
Yeah,
we
go
throw
on.
it back to
Right, yeah.
early days?
Because I've lost what we were talking about. I can't remember the original thing.
That's Lee with his flow
Autism.
of conversation.
That's my autism play.
With his mild case of the tism. Where
Probably
he just
has
goes,
got
Akon, yeah, there's a bonfire. And he wears all white and a gold watch. And then by the time you finish back the gold watch, you're like, where the fuck were we?
I got lost for a second. I was thinking about it, visualising it there as well. I was like, yeah, man, you're right. I can see it now.
Right, let's see. All right, pretty boring question, but we'll see if we can spice it up a bit. What is your favourite day of the week?
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, I like the, because Friday you still know you can wake up Saturday and you got a day left.
That's true.
Saturday night, like stuff normally happens Saturday,
But then you know it's Sunday
yeah,
tomorrow.
it's that horrible thing. And then once you get to the afternoon, you're fucked.
Saturday afternoon can be a nightmare, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like after the football's done, say like if you're just
Yeah.
chilling all day and you're nothing playing at the night time and the football's all done off the telly.
You've committed yourself to an early weekend kill.
Yeah, it's
Instead
a
of
bit
killing
like,
it on Sunday,
oh,
you've killed
shit.
it already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Go on, Lee.
I feel like if I don't say Thursday, the podcast days, that's going to be like, you fucking what? No, but I do like Mondays, I'm not going to lie.
Oh,
I do like Mondays.
that's so weird.
I look forward to
I was going
work.
to say, surely you're not going to say Monday.
No, I look forward to it. I quite like that Monday morning where you just like stick on like the radio and I just start getting
Get in the zone.
back in the rhythm, yeah.
Mm.
And I like to go on like early morning walks on Monday as well. So I'm going to walk about like 7 a.m. It's good. I love it.
What, walking dog or just walking, walking
just
yourself?
me. Just me. Just walking my legs, yeah. And
Keeping them going.
it's good fun, yeah. It's good, yeah. I like it.
It's good, yeah.
It's good, yeah. It's good, yeah. It's really good, yeah.
It's German on Thursdays.
Yeah.
Thursdays.
Yeah, Thursday.
Yeah. If I think you got a good shout with Friday, Dave. To be honest, because Friday,
So we're just ignoring the Monday. Yeah, we're going past that.
even work's good on Fridays though.
Yeah.
Like, because like you know it's gonna be a decent day because like people are winding down.
Yeah, you talk about something important and you just think, yeah, that's a Monday job.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone's in the same thing.
I will do that next week. I don't actually mind Mondays either though. To be honest, I don't mind Mondays, but Tuesdays are the worst.
Yeah, Tuesdays are the worst.
Do you know, by statistics, they're the most productive day. That's when all the work gets done. Which is why it's the worst day.
I don't like
I can
Wednesdays.
see No,
Wednesday.
Wednesdays is good.
I just don't like the name Wednesday as well. I just like Wednesday. It's like,
Wednesday.
it even sounds like grey, you know,
Great.
like just yeah.
Start
just,
reading the days how
Wednesday's a great
they
day.
spell. Then it would be a lot
Wednesday.
better. Wednesday.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Wednesday.
true.
You might enjoy it a bit more.
Wednesday.
Bussiness is business.
To Wednesday.
Bussiness.
Excuse me, sir, I'd like to buy into your buzziness.
Bussiness.
How much of your bussiness, sir?
Yeah,
Oh, that'd be good, actually.
that's normally how I spell it. Like
Monday.
bussiness. That's a hard word, you know. I always get stuck. You know what? I get stuck at every other word. So. Like I don't even have right click on the laptop. I just broke it on spell
What's the
check.
word you were doing before?
What? Lee versus
Colonel.
Word?
Colonel.
Colonel, yeah. We've got I can't even read
Go on,
it
we'll
back.
go through the
Let's
list.
do that. Let's do a couple more.
Colonel. No idea.
Arkansas.
Cheek. Facade.
Facade.
I'm still reading this as carving.
You got that one right as well. What the fuck?
What, this one?
Facade.
Facade, did I?
That guy's got to have
You know
a
what,
cross
I-
against it now because you're back off it.
Granola, but I can't even remember what that is. It's like rare food. It's like rare
It's
food.
quinoa.
Quinoa. I've never even eaten it.
Granola.
Put a cross next to that as well. You
that's
ain't
got
put
a
it
cross.
on there.
That's got to go back.
Yeah.
Facade's done as well. You've got to remove that.
It's not. I don't actually care about spelling. That's the thing. I don't write. I don't need to write. I just don't write. Like,
Yeah, it's not as much it used to be. But
nah. I just don't. I don't care about it. To be honest, like half time, I ain't even got the brain power. If someone gives me if someone was to give
Other
me,
time I'm thinking shit.
what's this again? What is that again?
Quinoa.
Quinoa. If you put that in front of me, I wouldn't go, what's this? Oh, quinoa. I'd look and go, like, I just eat it. Like, I don't think what it is. I don't care what it is. I don't. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, what about
That's
if you,
just how I
if
think.
you
I
like
just-
it and you think, oh, I'd like that again. I wish I would have asked what it was.
Yeah, I don't think like that.
true.
I don't think that's how, my brain doesn't go, oh, this is nice. What's this? You just like sometimes you get that impact. It's like that's good, but that's rare, right? It's
when
rare.
when that quinoa hits.
Yeah, it's it. But it's just overall, I just don't care. I don't care.
But
Yeah.
yeah, if you want to
Don't
know what it is,
care.
if you like it though, you
don't
might want
care.
it again, like Zach said.
No,
It's only
it's
fair.
like
Then you won't know.
Colonel. I'm never going to meet one. Don't need to spell it. Don't need to say it. Like it's just.
I know a kernel is also the bit in the popcorn, I think, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
The little seeds in the popcorn. I think they're called kernels.
I never knew that. No.
They might be spelled differently, though.
Yeah, SEED.
Yeah, seed.
Move on.
PIP. Yeah, well, we'll get on to a Lee versus Word a bit later. But all right, next question.
Go on then.
I mean, I did have to skip for a few of these. Oh my god, some of these are so bad. What jobs do your parents do? What time do you normally go to bed?
Yeah.
How old is your pet?
What time do you normally go to bed?
But that's a toy boy. Like, that's his job.
Professional.
Go on,
I got a 97-year-old mum.
Dave summoned a question. What time do you normally go to bed?
Yeah. I want to know.
Time I don't go to
What
bed.
time's
I feel like when you ask
everyone
Lee
normally
these questions, you just don't get the,
Really
the
personal.
answer. You feel like
Yeah, yeah,
We're gonna get there, yeah.
he's offended.
go to bed? Depends if it's a Wednesday.
That's really personal.
Yeah, it depends if I've got some buttiness in the morning. I don't know, like 12, half 12.
Is that the standard? 12 to
Yeah.
half 12.
Sometimes like 1 o'clock. At the minute, like yesterday it was like 2:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was you out or just?
Tiger King series 2.
Oh, yeah.
I watched this.
That's fair.
I just saw it adverted. I was like, I got to see this.
That's Netflix, does
But
it?
yeah, no. To be honest with you, it all depends on the market. It's like some months they're boring, so then I'll just have lay-ins, and then some months they're really active, and then I'll get up
Yeah.
at like 5 a.m.
Yeah, I thought you'd be up anyway for them, regardless.
Well, depend. Like you got to give your brain like.
Not if he goes to bed at
No,
2.
no, like
Yeah,
you've got.
not if he's been watching
The
Tiger
thing is,
King.
if you keep doing it, you'll burn yourself out. So you've got to learn just to go hard for like 6 weeks, and then for a
Go
month,
home.
Yeah.
Just don't be so.
go home for another.
Yeah, you got to take a break. Like, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
That's why I can't spell because I can't fucking think anything else.
Been staring at the screen too long.
Yeah. I see candlesticks.
I mean,
That's all
Joe
they are.
Exotic screen.
I was listening to a podcast this morning, and it was, do you know Andrew Schultz?
Yeah.
It was his one.
Yeah, I know
It's like there's 3 of them on there.
Do you mind?
Yeah, you on.
If you ask.
There's 3 of them on there, and like he was banging on about how fuck off, Lee. Grab my finger.
Do you know what? I actually do that to members of the public. Like, if someone gives me a pint at a pub, I will do it on their hand.
Pull their finger.
I'll do it on their hand. Because me, like, it's a personal joke with sort of me and my brother.
With you and all the bartenders.
Yeah, you know, I actually do it.
They just don't know it.
I actually do it with bartenders and that. I did it to that some fella that owns a pub around here, and I held on for a good like 12 seconds.
Did you look him in the eye while you held it?
I was looking at him and I could tell he was just like give me a hand back. And I left it so long. He just looked at me. He was like, "You're weird." And then I laughed, and then my brother laughed. But yeah, like we
What did he do after that?
He breathed, and then my brother breathed, and then he said, "Can I have a bag of crisps as well, please?"
That's it. That's it. That's it. If you got anything, I can do that again. And yeah, I'll try and see how long I can do it for. It's weird. Like, that's a weird thing I have. But
Well,
What do you
see
do? Just
that.
pull their finger there?
no,
Go
just
on around
like just hold the beer a sec. Like give me my beer.
Ah.
I'll sort of just
There you go, sir.
I'll just do this like for ages.
Oh, just a little
Yeah.
hand over hand job.
That's it.
Hand over hand job.
Hand over
I
hand
think,
job,
man.
Yeah, I'm weird.
Yeah, no, I was listening to his podcast, and he was like banging on like proper passionately about how it's their duty to know like what's going on in the world, like because he got a podcast.
Yeah.
Like he'll wake up,
Bit
he'll
similar
read,
to here, really, isn't it?
yeah,
We all know what's going on.
he'll read these things, blah blah blah, like oh yeah, I read this, I make sure the news, I get a paper every day, I read through it,
Yeah.
so like, I can give you like the best information, like and my opinion. And the whole time I was thinking, Lee literally doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
Like I said last week, oh, what about Travis Scott? What happened? And I was like, are you having a laugh? What's happened?
He knows the sound with Joe Exotic, though.
Yeah, I know. I do know.
And Carol Baskin.
That's only because there's an advert for it. I was like, you know what? Like, yeah, I am under a rock. But the thing is, I don't even know where you find this information from. Because I'm not... no, like... I don't just get up and watch the news.
Neither do I.
I don't just get up and watch
No,
the news.
it's just-
But if you're in the van and you're hearing it on the radio all day and stuff like that...
No, I don't.
I kind of get it. So where are you finding it?
Because I listen to podcasts. Because as a podcaster, I'm interested in podcasts.
Yeah, I know.
And on your phone,
Uh,
you get stuff come up, don't you? If you're on like, well, I got like the news thing when you swipe left. I don't even
Yeah.
know, or Twitter.
Literally.
I tell you what, like, I'm so
Fast
unorganised. It comes that sort of thing. My phone.
Twitter's like news.
Yeah.
I wake up and I've got like 50 notifications. Like, in a minute, I've got 46 unread text messages. So it gets to a point where every app is just coming out into double digits. I'm like, oh, fuck that. Can't be bothered.
What's your email account?
I've been hacked, so I've got a brand new one. So that one is
Oh, okay.
actually...
Don't read it out loud
I got
on
hacked today. No, today was the day I got finally locked out of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I got
that's
scammed as well this week.
Go on then.
Fuck.
Tell us
He's
about
doing
that.
all right, isn't he?
Scammed.
Tell us about that.
You know what? Like, when it happened, I was just like... You know when you just want to be angry and then you're just like...
And you're like, grrr.
I can't even... It is what it is. It ain't going to happen again. But... So basically, like, I was waiting for this NFT to come out.
Yeah.
Never done it before. Don't even know how you buy them. And I'm just going for it. Fucking... I nearly bought 2 of them as well. I was like... Last moment, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to buy 1. And then when I basically transferred
And this was your
paid
first
it all-
NFT?
Yeah. Fucking terrible. And...
Well, it ain't.
No, yeah, it nearly was.
I ain't got
Come
an
close to
NFT.
it.
No.
Floor price is 7 now.
yeah, sure. So basically, I was just sitting there waiting. Like, someone was like, just join the Discord, find the members, whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. I thought a Discord was just... The thing is, I don't really know how to use Discord. I think that probably didn't help. So then I got like a message come through and it looked legit, took me to a website and everything. I was like, seems pretty legit. And I'm not normally stupid with stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so I just basically transferred some fella like 0.1 Ethereum.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's
And,
0.1.
0.1. It's like 360 quid or something like that.
I did
took
the
it
exact
off,
same thing though. To be
Yeah.
fair, like it weren't my first one either, and I am like so fucking careful when it comes to scams.
Must have been a good email, though.
It was just like, do you know, it's the hype of the moment of like the drops happening, and then the email comes through and you don't think to check it, and I just clicked on it. So an official website. These people are making a website, obviously waiting for the drop.
See,
And
what
they just bombard
Sending it
people
to
with
everyone.
It.
What
But
I
mine
think
was like 0.03. Sorry.
Yeah, see, I think where it's wrong is that they all use Discord. And Discord is really good. But it's just like,
You get other people doing.
You
stuff
shouldn't
like
be
that,
able to message someone that's following the Discord. So there should be a setting where every member is private. Only the NFT drop.
I think you might be able to do that though.
Well, they
There
can't
must be a
because
way
they
to-
found
right.
me, and so they private messaged me.
Yeah, but you're
But you
not
hadn't set
private.
yours to whatever the discreet thing is, like private.
Didn't know that was a
settings
thing, to be honest with you. I didn't know that was a thing.
No,
but the point
I'm
is,
saying,
like, the
it might
people that
have
do
been.
the NFT drop should automatically say, no one knows each other. That's it. Anything you get from us is us. That's it.
It's still fairly early. I'm sure
Like,
a lot more stuff.
Yeah,
will come.
and I think that's where it's made it hard. And it's all nerve wracking. It's like if I send Ethereum to this wallet, maybe I'm going to see it again. Like that's the only thing with crypto.
Well, I had that, didn't I,
Yeah.
when I was sending that token,
fucking
and I
shit.
sent it, just sent it like all of it, only 150 quid, but I sent all of it, and it just went. I didn't know where it went, and then I was messaging people that the support is so bad on these platforms,
Yeah.
and then a month or two later, I bought another lot because I thought I want to hold this one long term, and then I checked my wallet, and in some random like there's loads of different networks on there, isn't there? Some random one, it was all in there.
You know what? It's like
At least it come back.
Yeah.
It's like finding
Now
fibre in your
I've just
pocket,
got
innit?
more than I wanted.
Yeah, but
it's almost like a bunch
fit
of sort
further.
of like kind of like nerds have just basically programmed something, expecting everybody to understand what they're programming. That's what it's like.
Yeah, but it's
So-
on us to check
yeah,
it,
but
obviously.
like
A lot of people are
this is
freestyling,
completely alien to like 98% of the world. Like, who's going to understand this? And for someone's been in
Oh, I don't know.
someone's been in crypto quite a while. Even I, like, yeah, it's just nerve wracking.
Oh, it's just so insane.
Oh, it's scary, man.
You've been hacked this week as well, then, so it's not.
Got
gonna
hacked
be
as well.
done,
Yeah, I got hacked last month. But I think it's because I'm sort of lazy with passwords. So I think, fuck it. Because where it was a certain
Password
password.
123 is getting a bit thin now.
123 exclamation mark, and that's all I change it to. And then it gets to the point where I think it's the same hacker, yeah. But they hacked
You should have sent your dad or something.
yeah. No, my dad's got a fucking
What's your
NFT.
mother's maiden name? I know that one.
Yeah, I know. Like, my dad's got this fucking new NFT that I was going to buy. Yeah.
I
But
did
yeah.
see that as I walked in. Someone.
I'm kind of glad it happened because I feel like that experience won't make you be stupid with NFTs again. So
You could have lost a lot
And
more as well.
I
if you'd
do
done
want to spend like five, 6 grand or something like eventually on NFTs anyway. But I'd rather do it.
Safely.
I'd rather do it. Yeah.
that. Rather not get hacked on the way.
I think there's
Or
going to
not
be like a
hacked,
bit of a
send
bear
it away,
market
yeah.
on it. To be honest with you, I think they're going to drop rapidly in price. But that's basically what happened to Bitcoin the first time. And I think that's when you buy and hold. And
It's just too many people doing NFTs. They can't all be worth money, can
Well-
they?
No, they're not.
There's just new ones every day. It's never going to be
well, like the way
everything
to
worth money, is it?
the way to see it as the internet grows bigger. The way I've got it in my head is that the first original 100 will always be valuable because it's just history that you can't buy.
All ones that have got something
Yeah.
about them. There's going to be new ones that there's like, well, there isn't there? Ones
Well,
that are fairly new and they've got a big following and that.
To be honest, regardless of the project as such, like as long as it's done, like the art's okay. But like the first, especially the
The
first,
art ain't even got to be good though. There's just got to be a
10.
reason people like
yeah,
it.
but the first 10, like there's only a certain amount, and as 10, 20 years go on, those assets themselves become like a vintage piece of art. They could be shit. The like the whole network of it could be crap. It's just that they were one of the first, and like that's what the thing is with the crypto punks. You don't even need good people behind the project anymore. It was just first.
That's
it.
definitely could.
It's
that
just first.
definitely could be the way it goes. But then, like
They're shit,
saying that,
don't
like there's Pokemon cards from years ago that ain't worth shit. Do you know what I mean? But then there's
Yeah.
some that are worth
There's
fortunes.
reasons that
It's
some
just-
are worth more. It's the same as everything, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but like as I say, it's down to the rarity. Where there's only like 10,000 crypto punks, there's probably 5 million Pikachu's, shiny Pikachu's or whatever.
But there's
I
some
don't know
NFTs, there's only one
Right.
of, and they're not going to be worth anything because they're just, there's no following for them or there's no reason
No.
that people catch on to them. There's always reasons that people buy certain stuff. Yeah, I think it's going to be spread all over the place, but it's only going to be like 1% of all of them, probably less than that, is going to be
Yeah.
worth money, innit?
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going well off there. What's
Yeah.
what's the next
Where
question?
do we start with there?
I asked Lee what time you went to bed. That was the last question I can remember.
Yeah, next
What have I saying in between? That's the last one I can remember.
What is your favourite smell?
That bit underneath your toenails when you cut
The what, sorry?
Gaze.
when you cut your toenails and that stain just unleashes
What?
itself in the whole room.
Wait. A guilty pleasure though. It's almost like, you know, it's disgusting.
But you see it coming and you still, yeah.
There's
I know what you
something-
mean.
What? Sorry, what are you talking about?
When you
Like,
cut your toenails,
yeah.
do you not get a mega stench just bust out that room and knock you out?
No.
No, seriously, you gotta. No one can clean under their toenails. It's horrible down there.
I mean, well, so
Yeah,
I don't
that's
I've never
freakish
had-
if you own.
I don't get it like when I cut them and he just puffs out.
No, not if I just do a little.
But like,
Yeah.
if you like smell your fingers and that,
The thing you
like,
cut
it
it with.
smells like it smells like I don't know, like cheese, like off cheese.
Oh, it's
I-
horrible.
Right.
If you do it on the big nail you can
I know,
sometimes
yeah.
get hit.
It's like, yeah, I see what you're saying, but it's not like a big, powerful smell, though.
It's horrible.
I was sitting there thinking, like, does this guy really cut his nails? Suddenly the whole room goes green. I was thinking, what fucking... Like, have you ever, like, pulled off, like, a black nail and the smell off that?
Oh, yeah. I had a
That's
black
disgusting.
toenail about a month
Yeah.
ago. Yeah, not even long ago.
Oh,
That's
you had a
horrible.
naughty one, didn't
Yeah,
you?
that was nasty.
Do you know what? There's a weird smell I do like. And I feel like I'm, like, one of the only people that's ever mentioned this. But...
Your dad's
You know what
got
it is? Like, yeah, that's lovely. It's nice. It's almost like a doner kebab.
He said one no one's mentioned.
It's because my mum used to leave our Hoover under the stairs, and when you open the airing cupboard or whatever, it
Harry
had, like,
Potter jumps out.
It had like that's it. And it had like kind of like a Hoover smell. Do you get what I mean? Like a dusty Hoover smell.
So like
think
dusty
I know
I
smell.
don't know how to explain it.
I
Is
think
it
I know
dust?
what you mean.
Yeah,
We got Hoover in here.
there
There is one, isn't there?
Go and sniff
It's
it.
not quite the same, but it has to be like in a little room.
It's got to be left in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not sure, to be honest. I couldn't-
It's got to be like petrol or something.
Arabs. I like the smell of Arabs.
Yeah, same. On the train.
Yeah,
Underground. I love Arabs on the underground. Yeah.
they actually do so nice. Arab.
Put about 10 creeds on at the start of the day
They actually
before
do.
they buy another 2
Like,
flats
if
in London.
if Oud was a person, it's them.
Flat buying. I love it.
Yeah, smell of unnecessary property.
Oh, yeah, that's a good smell.
Yeah, there's some nice smell.
There is
isn't
some
there?
nice smells out. I'm trying to think of the good petrol. I do really like petrol.
Yeah, I do. But that's too cliche, isn't it?
Yeah, everyone knows that one.
Everyone claims to like that.
Yeah, that's yeah.
What about sniffing your own ass after you sniffing your own fingers after you scratch your ass?
Yeah, but there's no point in doing it. If you ain't gonna smell it, is it?
Yeah, I know that smell.
What about like sweaty balls?
Oh, sweaty balls.
Isn't it weird? Like,
Like, you've got to kind of check. It is weirdly satisfying, but like you've got to check because you just want to make sure you're okay. Like, it's like, is it that bad? Is that bad?
what about?
And the more you smell it, the more you're thinking, I don't know if it's bad or not. Like,
Just wears off.
it's actually getting it's like,
Get more
well,
used
yeah,
to it.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
It's when you're sniffing someone else's is a problem. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think there's any
If you smell your own
smell.
farts, it's all right. But if it's someone else's,
Yeah.
I don't really get that. But have you noticed though, like when you smell other people's farts, like there's different kind of levels because you do get those people that stink bad. You
Some people just all the time. Yeah.
That's just
There might even be one in this room.
But just on, I'll tell you what, where they all smelled exactly the same. Don't matter what, always on an aeroplane it smells exactly the same. Have you ever noticed?
Yeah, because they're always mine that I can smell on the aeroplane.
They all smell exactly
I
the
can't
same.
smell anyone else's.
They smell exactly the same, everyone.
Joe,
But then
what?
again, we'll eat the same stuff, kind of. So they're all going to smell
So it's
the
that
same,
yeah, what's come, yeah, maybe.
It's
It's all based on what you eat, isn't it?
One of my pet hates is people that fart at bars.
And then let everyone think it's each other.
And like, obviously, like
Yeah.
that's what they're thinking. Like, I'll just let it go in. Like, no one
Yeah.
will know. But it's like I genuinely feel like going like, everyone fucking put your drink down, and me just going and sniffing their asses.
Yeah. Do you know what?
to the DJ for the spotlight.
yeah.
I am that guy, to be fair. I had done it before. He just, like, everyone's on dance floor, and he's just like, I've got to move. And you just stand around the other side of the group.
It's a
then-
slippery manoeuvre.
And then
that.
someone goes, it's farted. And I'm obviously way out of the distance. I'm like, swerve that one.
People that do it in the lifts as well. I bet you're one of them, aren't you?
Yeah.
A lift farter.
Oh,
I've not done that.
Yeah, I've got no time for them people, man.
It's slippery.
Yeah,
They should own it.
slippery. It's not good though, mate. It's, just,
Move on.
it's like usually there's girls around as well, and it's like, they definitely looked at you and thought
You're the farter.
it might
Yeah.
have been him, and like you can't prove it. Like, come and sniff my bum.
Yeah.
You can't say that.
Yeah.
Then they'll think he's definitely the farter.
Yeah, exactly. Right, next question. Some of these are all right.
They're picking up a bit.
What's the worst job you've ever had? Right, so like, obviously, there's probably not going to be too much to say here, but like, let's say maybe not just the worst job, but like the worst moment in
In a
work.
job.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice job.
I feel like Lee, you're gonna have something. For
you had a
this.
bad moment at work that you can remember, like an
feel
embarrassing
like-
moment or
I
something.
can imagine Lee having like. Well, you had that one where you broke down with when your dad had to come. No, did you go through a flooded lake? Or a
Oh
flood-
yeah. Is that work? That's not work though.
Yeah.
Well, he was delivering,
kind
right?
of. I was helping. Yeah, I don't know why I fucking did that. It just seemed like a logical thing at the time. I was thinking,
Didn't he tell you to not do it at the start of the day or watch out for him as
so
well?
watch out for the puddles.
Yeah.
So in my head, I'm thinking, I'm going to drive in there. I'm going to lose a bonnet, right? But then I drove over the grass, got stuck. I was like, this is fucking stressful. And then about 5 minutes in, a car just come along and puddles that thin. I was like, why would my dad tell me to avoid virtually non-existent? Like it looked like a large. It looked.
Why would he
I was
want
like,
you to
why
drive
would
in the bush instead?
It's true. It's
Down in
like
the grass.
it's true. It was like if someone goes, "Do not go on that road." I'm like, well, I'm in the middle of the lanes. There is fuck all place where I can go, and
So you drove through the forest.
yeah. But I think what made it worse is like I fucking hit a stump. It's like a tree stump. I was like, bang. I was like, shit, am I all right? And I thought, no, I can't stop. And then by that time,
You'd stop.
I made a hole.
Oh,
Just wheels digging
Worst
away.
job. I'm trying to think.
like worst. Like obviously, I've had a lot of like poo experiences.
Oh, what about the old lady one?
Yeah,
Have you got any-
That's quite.
that
That's
was,
not
that was my
embarrassing or
first
anything, but it's
ever
just
day
quite painful,
as a
isn't it?
plumber.
Come on.
Like I was like 18 at the time. Went in the house with my boss and a little old lady, tiny, like literally like 5 foot, like 90, like at least. My toilet ain't working, like it won't flush, blah blah blah. Gone up there, like the flush is broken, but we've lifted up the lid. She must have just been pooing on top of poo for months. Like it
Months?
was there's no way this much poo can come out of a woman unless it's over months. And it was literally the top of the toilet's here, the poo was like here. Like any more poo. She must have sat on the toilet and the poo must have been touching her bum cheeks.
Why did it take that long?
I don't know. Now I think about it, I feel like this she had like dementia or something.
she might.
Yeah, you saying that. I've got this person that keeps phoning me
It's
up.
still horrible though, either way, isn't it? You
Yeah.
feel sorry for her, but it's still
Yeah.
horrible job to have to do, isn't it? There's no way around it.
But he's funny.
Yeah,
So like, it's not
yeah.
bad for me because I find like it's quite funny
You
to
can make
experience.
laugh of it.
Yeah.
At the time, I bet it wasn't funny.
Speaking of dementia, quickly, like I have somebody that thinks.
Such a funny subject.
No, yeah, I've got this funny story. No, I have this phone call once every about 3 or 4 months from this woman. I think she's got dementia.
Right.
She phoned me up. She thinks I'm like an electrician. I've got to come and fix her like burglar alarm or whatever it is. She phones me up. It's been happening for 5 years.
Well, have you not blocked it or anything?
Well, I don't. She go, hello. And we had the same conversation every time, and she tells me the same story. Like I got your number off the board at some health club or something, and she thinks I'm a So I just find
For
out.
5 years?
Yeah, it's been years.
How many times a week?
I said every 3 months.
Oh, every
roughly.
3 months. So I missed that
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
And what do you do?
Well, at the beginning, I was like, is this fucking... at the beginning, I was thinking, they take the fucking piss. But then I realised, no, I think it's the same story. Like, whose burglar alarm goes wrong every 3 months? And then she tells me the same story, same conversation.
This could be someone pranking you though.
Probably
They're committed to it if they're doing it.
It's an old lady.
Yeah. 5 years, but-
It could be. Yeah, but it's not a very funny story now. No.
Lee ends up going around there like in the end, just like fully kitted out like a Sparky,
Yeah.
trying to do it.
Fixed it again.
I install the same burglar alarm every 3
You might
months.
as well get some money out of it.
Made a uniform and everything.
That's it.
That'll cost 450 quid. Sorry, darling.
I'm gonna have to replace the whole system every 3 months. I'll just take a new Alexa. I'll just throw that in there.
She'd be like, oh yeah, do the whole system. And then you think, get in.
That's it.
And then you remember, I'm not Sparky. I don't know how to do the whole system.
I'll do it just for the blowjobs. It's fun. I'm going to hell for that one.
Gummy one.
No, but go on. So, what we're talking about, like, is the worst job. What's your worst job?
I don't know. I haven't really had bad jobs. I was thinking of stuff that had happened at work, but I haven't really had anything.
Yeah, I ain't really worked
So
with
far,
any
Thing that I can think of that went that
horrible
bad.
people either, to be honest.
Nah. You work with annoying people, but not like horrible and not nothing like that. You work with a few wallies, didn't you? 3 years.
Yeah, that's about as much as far as it gets.
Yeah, I haven't really got anything on that, unfortunately. I'm trying to think work experience at school, but I can't remember what I've done for that. I remember George done Meals on Wheels, though. Someone done Meals on Wheels, didn't they?
Yeah, George. Yeah.
That was yeah. I wish I'd have done that.
What did you do for
That
work
was a good
experience?
story. I can't even remember. I'm trying to think.
I was a
that- you were
PE teacher.
Was you?
Yeah.
I worked at a bus depot. That's what I've done.
Promising careers, boy.
Like the offices of it. I say office. It's like a massive yard where all the bus drivers come and go, and there's one little office.
What did you do?
It was alright. The people were well nice. Just like they were doing paperwork and stuff in there, and they just done stuff with me on the computer. Spoke to a few bus drivers. Went out in a few buses in a high vis.
Well,
That's Joe.
Pretend I was driving it.
What did you do, Lee? I was going to call you Sean then.
Sean.
it's not really bad. It's not a bad day, but there was one day when I was
No, what did you do for work experience?
work experience. I
I
was
don't really guess that.
just car mechanic. Well, I was actually a mechanic for coaches.
This film's told in
with
reverse.
dads.
Oh,
We had a workshop. We had like a garage, and it was kind of we had to maintain the fleet.
Yeah.
But I didn't enjoy it at all, man. I hate that job. But like, there was one day where like it was snowing. I mean, it was the coldest winter. Like, it felt like it snowed for a month. You know what I mean? It was that one, and I had to get. I mean, we had to get under a coach.
The month of snow. I remember it
Mate,
fondly.
honestly, it was one of those days when you're working with barely any heating and you're just like 18. Well, I was like 17 years old and I was like
Well, the
weighed like
coldest
8
age.
stone at the time. I was just so cold. I had to like wear like 2 hoodies and like thermals and everything. And I had to lay in the snow changing this alternator, and the mechanics were like, "Nah, you're gonna do it." It took me like 8 hours in the snow, and my hands were just slipping off the spanners. I was punching the gearbox. I was like, I cried under the coach. I was like, this is terrible, man. This is absolutely terrible. I'm not passionate.
Don't
for
let
this.
them geezers see you crying. They'll think I'll do whatever.
I'm just weak. I'm just like, arms about that big, and I've got the hand of the spanner, bang. And I was like, I'm freezing, ears gone, all my back's wet. I was in a bad way.
Yeah.
So why couldn't you think of that when we asked what the worst experience was?
Well, it wasn't a bad. Do you know what? That's not necessarily bad. That's just like a shit day. But what I mean is like, I'm trying to think of like when you were like when the pressure's on with the public and the weight of that. That's what I was trying to
People.
think of. Yeah.
I had one recently. Like, I was working at someone's house.
Confrontation with public is the worst thing for me.
Yeah, I feel
what?
bad if you face
Confrontation
them all day.
with public. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Working in shops
working
and
at
that, it's
someone's
bad for
house. I don't really do domestic plumbing, like for this reason mainly. I just hate it. But he was like the boss of a place. It turns out he was a really nice bloke, but like there was one day like I brought the pipe out in the wrong place for his toilet. Like, it was my fault. I should have checked before. Like, so I'm stressing about that, thinking, it's all been tiled. Like, what the fuck do I do? And then like I've knocked something over and it's chipped the basin. And I thought, oh my fucking God, I broke his
Going from one
basin.
thing
I've
to
done,
another,
yeah,
yeah.
all in one day. And then I looked online. I thought, fuck it, I'll say to him, like, I'm going to have to replace your basin. Looked online, it's like 500 quid.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, mate. Like, and I rang him and I remember, I was like, genuinely, I felt like I could cry. I was just thought, this is the worst day ever. I didn't get home until like 9 o'clock.
It's not a fun call to make.
Oh, yeah. You get the odd day like that. I mean, like once every, like, I mean, I can't even think of another one like it, but it's just like that. They're the worst type of day when everything goes wrong.
One thing after another, and it's never one thing in a day.
Yeah.
But
I had to pay for. I can't remember what it was. I'm trying to think of the story, but I remember being in such a predicament. The first thing I went was just like the confrontation was that bad. I was like, I'll pay for it. Don't worry about it. I'll pay for it. And I got lumped with like an 800 quid fucking
fleshlight.
like bill. Yeah. I can't remember what it was though.
No one wants to get lumped with that.
I can't remember what it was. I remember
Straight
that
round
just
the
being
lip.
a really shit. Because that was when I was like 18 and that was a big deal.
So
like,
you paid it? 800 quid?
It was to get out of the confrontation, yeah. But I'm one of those people, if I mess up at work, I don't just go on, but fuck it, I'm going to fix it. Because for every, well, I mean, I've only really worked for my dad.
You're like
but-
Mr. Bean when he paints the Mona Lisa.
Yeah, I just feel like I just feel like there was time. I used to work in this pub. Like, it was my second job. And that was like early on when I was in Brentwood. I thought I'd have the second job,
Yeah.
and then I'll pay for all the furniture in my house. And then the more I got to know all the locals, the job got so much easier. It was they all knew you, and by then you was like their friend kind of. So
Yeah.
there's no confrontation, there's no weirdness.
What
It
was this
like,
doing? Sorry, I missed that bit.
In a bar, innit?
Yeah,
Bartender.
well,
Oh,
a pub. It was a small pub. It's called the Brewery Tap in Brentwood, opposite the Holiday Inn there, like a really small one. And if I poured the wrong beer or it went to waste, I'd just pay for it. I'm like, fuck, I just wasted someone's beer. Like,
Why does it matter if you put?
They let you just tip it out.
well,
and do
because
another one,
it's
didn't
Well, no, there were times where like you pour the wrong beer and you think, oh shit, like what happened? What like there's like probably 10 or 20 times over like 2 years or whatever it was. But I just see it as I've wasted someone else's drink because I didn't do my job right.
Spend it on pissed as a fart.
But it would happen the most when someone comes in for 6 months and only drinks Carlsberg. You think, minute you come through that door, you think Carlsberg, bang, it's busy, I'm going to pour him straight away. Slide it out there. And he's like, I'll have a gin. I was like, what the fuck? Like, after 6 months.
You're
like,
such a wally.
And I was like, why?
You can't pour it when they're walking through the door. Though.
Yeah, but you got to remember. Yeah, you got to remember.
Drink for someone.
I would spend so much time with these people because I had the night shift. So I'd spend like 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock. And sometimes if the pub's empty, it's just me and them. So I know them really well.
Yeah.
So sometimes when it gets busier, you clock it and there's lines building up. You pour it while someone else is ordering a Carlsberg. And 9 out of 10 times, you're right. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's the only odd time I do it.
Them 20 times it cost you.
Yeah. Yeah. I turned up there well drunk once. I was like, I don't think I can get through this fucking shift. But I managed to.
No, surely.
I was so drunk.
The best place to,
I was really drunk. Yeah. I was like 4 pints and then started work.
That's when the 20 wrong pints happen.
All in the space of one night.
That.
Did you drink them when you poured them wrong? Or did you just pour them away and put money in the till?
No, I'd
Put up his bum.
drink them.
Yeah, just through the tube.
Yeah.
Oh, me gusta. Next one.
Next.
I mean, I don't know. I'll throw it out there, but I'm not sure if you're going to have anything for it. What's the weirdest dream you've ever had? Do you remember that dream you told me about with you? When you said like that your dad was fucking you.
Oh, not that one.
I get that on a lot. and then I don't wake up and realise, was that a dream? No.
And you're laying in the snow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Under the coach.
That's it. Under the snow, yeah. Just getting fucked.
Oh, Dada, stop. No. So cold.
And there's German in it as well.
German dad, stop, please.
Fuck, you know.
Yeah. No, the weirdest dream, I don't know if I've any weird...
I'm not sure.
Weird dreams.
It's hard to remember dreams,
Yeah,
isn't it?
you forget loads of them, didn't you? I always get weird people popping up out of things that I've watched. Like if I was watching Tiger King last night, he would have been in there about 12 dreams last night. I would have been going around with him having about 4 different events.
I don't really dream like that. Like if I'm designing something of an evening, I'll be dreaming and how to make the design better, and I wake up and then I can make it better. They're the sort of dreams I have.
Fuck off.
No, I'm serious.
What, you have like planned dreams?
CAD. No, I'm serious. It's more CAD. It's not. Like,
You're a robot.
it's more CAD. So when you put lines together.
Oh, that's fine.
No, but it's
Now I get it.
CAD is like a puzzle.
Of course, it's a playing CAD.
No, just hear me out.
Dave, wait. Dave, be the boss. I'm Lee. Be the boss
okay.
and ask me my
Is this
opinion on
interview?
something.
All right, okay. So, did you see? It's really bad. At that concert, that Travis Scott died the other day. What do you make of that? That was really bad.
Just give me one.
When he was on CAD. I need this on CAD. My answer.
It's sort of mainly when I'm doing CAD and like you try to build a shape but you can't do it, and then in your head while you're like I don't know if you're half in, half out of sleep or whatever it is, but you try and it runs through your mind like what line is going to fix, and then sometimes I do wake up and I'm like, oh shit, like let's try it that way.
We'll have to take your word for it because
I'll tell you the weirdest
I've never
one
experienced
is when someone appears in the dream and you've not spoken to them for like 12 years. And you think, why the fuck is Dave Loading?
I think that.
Why is Dave Loading just random? No,
but there's usually something that you can. I feel like most of the time you can trace it back to some point in the day that you've seen it on Instagram.
I don't think absolutely random people that I don't even know or care or really think about. Well, I do know them, but very, very, very slightly. Like I had one with
don't know him.
What was what's his name? I can't remember his name.
There's
some kid in he went out of primary school. Is it Daniel Jury?
Yeah. He
went
out
secondary school.
Daniel Jury, never been in a class with him, right? But yet he's turned up in a dream before.
Done what?
Rebecca Basel just turned up, and I think, what the fuck is this guy? I don't know the girl, not linked with the girl, barely know her.
Link that.
Don't link that. Yeah,
I get random links like that. It happens once in a while, and then I just sort of think, what the fuck was that about? Really weird.
Them their dreams linking.
Linking the yatty.
Am I the only one that gets it then?
Nah, man, I link bears out in dream.
Well, saying about that though, how good are sex dreams?
Yeah, they're better than CAD dreams, I tell you.
They are.
Sex dreams are the best, but then you wake up and you're like, fuck, I want to go back. Like, you try and go back to sleep.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, fuck. But you can never get back to sleep.
Sex dreams and sausage rolls.
You had dreams like that where you just try and make yourself stay asleep for longer. And you think, fuck it, I'm just going to stay on this one.
Yeah.
If you're having like a
never
fun dream,
works.
if something's going on in there that's pretty fun, and
I
you want to
quite
go
like-
back to sleep, but you can never get back to the dream, can you?
I quite like the ones where
If
you've
you was
got
like
control.
flying or something.
Where you've got control of everything. It's like in my dream, I'm going to have a yacht or something, and it happens. You're like,
You
yes,
just decide.
those dreams
What?
are good. No, that's called a, it's a certain type of dream, isn't it? It actually is. A
Yacht dream.
Well, you're
No,
in there and you're like, I know I'm dreaming right now, so I'm going to have a yacht.
Yeah, it's
No,
it is.
you've watched the
honestly,
film.
No, it's not. Honestly, they're mainly the ones I have, where you sort of have control over the dream. I can't remember what it's called. Hold on. There's actually a name for it.
Matrix.
No.
Inception.
What's it called? A lucid dream. There you go. Read that.
Oh,
Lucid
no, I'm not going
dreams.
to read it.
Go on, read
Oh,
it.
go on.
Just give us the-
Mate,
Yeah, go
you're
on,
asking
let Dave
you
read it.
fella can't fucking read half of the words.
Let's have a summary on this.
It's actually a lucid dream. It's quite common.
Where is this? I've got to click on the link. So I just had to accept that. Lucid dreaming is a fascinating phenomenon in which a person is aware that they are asleep and dreaming. Those who are more adept at lucid dreaming are able to control the action and content of their dreams to varying degrees. But can people learn to lucid dream and perfect their technique? That's the question. I don't know if you want to answer that. It's a bit of a weird question.
I was trying to get the audience clapping sound, but I didn't get there quick enough.
According to a new study, no, this is it. But yeah, you're right. I don't know why they're writing so much about it.
It's a big
There's someone studying this.
Because I don't know about you, yeah. Like I
Yeah.
fall asleep in a way
Professor.
that I don't know. I've never been with anyone that falls asleep. I shake a lot as I fall asleep. I don't know about you.
No,
So I start
not for me.
kicking. I know my dad does. Like as kids, he used to just bang. Like he used to
Imagine
fall
being in the
asleep.
bed with them two.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. It was like it's
Under the bridge all day,
cardiac
yeah.
arrest. don't we?
What?
under the bridge the whole time.
Yeah, both look like we're having a cardiac arrest under there. But we sort of flinch, and apparently it's when the brain is between conscious and sleep, it sort of
I don't know.
goes weird.
I go to sleep really quick. I've been told I twitch loads in my sleep though,
Yeah, so
and
I
like
mean,
do stuff. So maybe I do have a bit of that,
Yeah.
but not. That
Yeah,
much.
I've had it like when like your muscles are relaxing, like you get the twitch. But,
Bang.
like, but I'm
Yeah,
imagining,
laughing
I'm
kids.
imagining
That's
Lee in
when
bed like
I proper
volleying his girlfriend.
go. Yeah.
punting her.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Does she find it annoying that your dad sleeps in the bed as well? Or?
Yeah. Yeah. Come on, mum. And my old brother.
What's the?
And he's German. Oh, not again, Daddy! Get out of bed, please.
Oh no,
I even may not
Papa.
What have I told you, Papa?
Oh, look, it's all going back round in circles again now. So
I'll ask the first question again. We'll answer it different.
yeah. What is Oh yeah, if you was offered position of mayor of your town.
It's a bad time to say I didn't put the volume up on any of these mics.
I swear to God. Yeah, if you were offered the position of mayor of your city, would you take it? And what would you do, basically?
Yeah, you just got to say you take it. I don't know what I'd do. What would I do?
I can imagine mayor being quite.
I feel like they'll not be able to do anything. What power are you going to have a mayor of a town?
Who's the mayor? I
don't even know,
Does it
yeah.
matter if you're a mayor? I mean, it probably matters to somebody, but I wouldn't know a mayor
No.
of London. I wouldn't even. Is that?
What would you do? What would your first thing be if, say, you had whole control of the town? Say mayor was really powerful. It probably ain't, but if it was.
I'll
then
stick
you could do
number plates on
whatever.
bikes.
Yeah?
They're fucking annoying. I think they should have number plates.
What, pedal bikes?
Yeah.
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 Do you know what?
I don't. What you know? What it is? I've nearly killed a few of them by accident. Well, like I've come close. I'm thinking.
But I said, well,
You know when you just like sweating, you're like, oh my god, that could have gone so bad. And I just don't. They don't understand the rules. Well, they do understand, but they're just a majority of them. Also in London, they just go across red lights. I think, well, if I hit you, I get done. It's like you went through a red light. I just think if you're going to use the roads, you've got to be liable.
yeah, see, this is hard, I feel like, because, like, we've definitely been them people.
With the bikes?
Yeah.
But
No,
not
I'm
like-
talking the ones on like £2,000 bike and all the gear.
Oh,
in London.
yeah.
They're just knobheads. Like
Yeah.
they're just arseholes. They just don't make any sense.
Yeah.
The ones
I
that
know
ride
what you
like
mean.
3 or 4 abreast, I think.
Because
They don't move in when the cars are
Yeah.
there a bit.
yeah,
They think they've got more like importance on the road. They're idiots.
but the ones like especially in lanes, especially around like Brentwood way, they cycle in the middle of the lanes at like.
That's what I'm saying. They should.
What are you doing?
Oh, bro, they're mad.
Yeah.
They
crazy.
are mad.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a story once. I was driving like a convertible at the time. It was my mum's car. I don't know why I was driving it, but it was obviously a hot day and stuff. And we had like a megaphone. It was only probably about 18 years old. And my friend was just shouting at cyclists.
Rather than 18 months.
Right. And he had this megaphone. And we was coming around sort of Nag's Head. Well, it was like by Harold Wood, and we went down to Nag's Head. And we was going past a cyclist. He was like, cyclist! And he made him jump and whatever. We was laughing for about 2 seconds, drove on. We got stuck at roadworks.
Oh, I knew
you can hear it, yeah. And the cyclist grabbed my friend by the neck.
Did
and was
he?
like, you think that's funny? And my friend's in a seatbelt, like constrained
And a
twice.
headlock.
He's just like,
Who's your friend? Who is it?
It's Taylor, his name is. Taylor
I
Kernels. Don't no.
Well, you all know Taylor Kernels got put in a headlock by a driver.
And and he
Cyclist,
just
didn't
grabbed me by the neck, and we both was just like, fuck. Yeah. Pretty cool story.
What did he do after? You just went fuck and then
He was just red. He was just a bit red and like,
Well, and then you drove off. You just like
fuck. We were just like, fuck.
left
Well,
the geezer hanging in there.
Yeah, and I'll never shout at a cyclist again because it can catch up on you. Literally. But the thing is, when you're going 60 mile an hour down the lane in a car, around a few bends or whatever, you think they're long gone. They soon catch up. So we're just expecting to shout him, never see him again. Stuck at one red light for like the amount of minutes. And it is just bang. I was like, oh, shit.
In a convertible as well.
Convertible, yeah.
Just going to get a
But
straight
all the
reach.
windows were down as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It was
You just get straight
it just
into
got
it.
caught and obviously, yeah.
But you started driving off and the guy still had the headlock? Or he just let go?
No. He was just, you think that's funny? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he's funny, yeah. But he's funny. But it's not the end of the world, is it?
No. But it is for that geezer because you just grassed him up. So we don't know he got a
I've
headlock now.
seen my friend, it was probably 17 at the time. There was like a bunch of, like loads of cars. And one of my friends had put blue lights in his grills as a laugh. And he was pulling over his mates and stuff for fun. And so once in a while, he'd put the blue lights on to go around a slow driver. He put his blue lights on, and there was obviously like 5 of us in cars behind. And then the car started to pull over. He went round. We all started to go round. And then a blue light behind all of us turned on and pulled him over. Lucky enough, it wasn't severe. He was just told, remove the lights now. Because I think he was a bit of a goon anyway. So I think you sort of look at him and go, oh, he's just
Who is
fucking
he?
about. I don't really know him.
Oh,
I don't really know him.
Do you want to expose him to the fans?
yeah, it's getting lazy exposing.
Jack Wallace. That
What do you mean?
That was
I
Jack
don't
Wallace.
think you know him.
I just didn't want to bring it up on camera.
Oh, right.
But yeah, that was Mr. Wallace.
We know him. No, this is your one.
Oh, cheers.
Yeah. And I remember seeing it, I was just like, he is fucked. But no, it's fine.
That geek. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't want to say anything because I don't know him.
I think you
but-
listened, so a little shout out, Jack. And
He's been exposed to your blue light
little
situation.
shout out. I think he's the one that's racking up all the downloads on Spotify. He plays it a
Why?
lot. He just plays them a lot.
What, over and over again? Well,
He's
you
racking up
said
what
you
now?
don't really know him.
What? No, I did. I was just gonna try and fucking. I didn't want to say a name, but now I just fucking said
What do
it.
you mean he's racking up all the downloads?
He's always listening to the album.
What, he's like taking up all the Spotify's downloads?
Probably, yeah.
Well, so no one else can?
Probably, yeah.
Doubt
It's
that.
him and Kim.
That's a
Yeah.
serious
Unless he's
lot of downloads.
Jack
fucking.
Kim.
He must be
I don't speak to
mental if
him-
he's listening
Yeah.
to that on repeat.
I don't speak to him all the time. I go through stage. I don't speak to him for like years, and then we speak for a few, like 6 months for a bit,
Fuck.
and then it's just he's one of those guys. But I've known him since probably longer since I've known you because I was in reception with him. I don't know who was in reception. Fuck knows. I think you was new to the year, weren't you?
Yeah, I came.
Fresh meat.
I was fresh meat in about year 3, I think.
He's calling you
Year
out
three,
right
year
now.
three.
I think he was a new boy.
He's not an OG. He's pretty much OG, but he's not the original OG.
I went to another school for about 2 years.
He's
and
not
then we
first
moved,
edition,
so-
is what I'm saying.
Yeah, there we go. Second release.
Does anyone want some of this? Do you want some of this?
No, it's fine.
Do you want some of this?
Yeah,
No,
some,
thank
no.
you. I would, but yeah.
Just driving.
Driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to get my stomach pumped at the end of this podcast. It'll be funny.
So we'll borrow the blue lights and we'll get you straight to the hospital.
You're going to get a pumped stomach. I got my stomach pumped in Spain with you, innit?
Me?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
when
yeah.
we were in year
Stomach
8,
pumped,
yeah. Oh, we were getting abused by our teachers, getting kicked up. And
You know what? I don't know.
They
Like,
hated us.
speaking of dreams, I remember going to the hospital and I was fucked. I remember really blurry, and I was having a fight in the hospital with a nurse, and I tried to piss in the middle, which is the middle of the hospital. I was
charming.
pissing. My stomach hurt so bad. I just wanted to piss.
Is this a dream or is this actually
Well,
what
I
happened?
thought it was a dream. And then I was thinking, what the fuck? And obviously, all the teachers were very angry with me the next day, and they didn't want to talk to me. I got ignored for the rest of the trip. They were angry. Right? They were very angry. But
happy if not.
I remember flying my hands around, pushing like nurses and stuff, trying to piss, and it was all a blur, and I didn't think it was real.
They made that sound so much worse for all of us.
Well, I asked my parents about it, and they said, yeah, you got really violent in the hospital. And I was like, oh, fucking, that was real. Because the what I remember now was bad.
Are you a violent drunk?
No, I was just...
He is when his tummy
I
hurts.
remember I remember I needed a piss so bad. You know, like when you're in a car and they won't stop for miles, and you just, like, you're pushing your legs against the floor and you just fucked. That was the pain I was in. I was in such pain. Yeah, and then I had a drip and all that, and then come back and
I can't believe you get your stomach pumped. Because everyone was getting drunk.
well,
wasn't it? I don't know how it got that bad.
Geez, like, I've got in some.
remember.
I got no
This
trouble.
is when we were like
States.
13, though, 14.
Yeah,
wasn't
but
it?
he's
We
the
were quite
crack.
young.
So he's the
But
crack.
Still,
After all of that
I was sitting in a
happened,
bin.
after all that happened, over that 6 weeks holiday, a teacher died,
Yeah.
and they booked us as coaches, and my dad gave him the coach for free.
Because of
And
that.
I've got no... Yeah, well, he thought, fuck it, I'll give him the coach for free, we'll calm him down. Plus, they was very angry with my parents on the phone, but my parents were like, yeah, but where they get the alcohol? He said, well, we let them go out. He said, well, it's your fault then, isn't it? So it was kind of reverse psychology for number two. And then the teacher died, lucky enough. Helped me out. I'm not sure who died. I don't even know who died. It was a teacher I didn't know. It was a teacher I didn't even know.
You can't start naming on there.
I think it was the woman.
Whoa.
You can't
Don't
name.
say anymore.
No,
Because you
that's
can't
it.
say luckily.
I don't... Oh, no, see, for my situation, that helped.
Geez,
I
what?
don't know
you
the
got
teacher.
drunk.
I don't know the teacher.
Yeah, in a
everyone got
situation.
drunk.
Like, you didn't rape someone. You got drunk.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but you don't know what I remember. It was bad. In the
Yeah,
hospital, it was
I'm
bad.
sure, but you were
and
drunk.
and then the teacher died, and then when I got back, there was nothing ever said again. And I think it was to do with...
I think we all got
with the
away with
coach.
it. They said they were going to do something.
What can they
but-
do?
Yeah. They just
He
rung
got
up.
banned, though.
They said we were going to be banned from other stuff, but they
I got the
didn't.
trip banned, yeah, basically. But my
Yeah,
brother...
they banned that for other years
Yeah.
below us. That was it.
And my
But they
brother
hadn't
got
anything
his
else.
one banned, the med trip, in his school. So me and my brother got both trips banned.
Family tradition.
Yeah.
Family tradition.
Did he push a nurse as well?
Yeah.
Brooks will get her one banned in 10 years' time.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
Bloody hell, man.
She better hope a teacher dies as well. Then.
Honestly, the memory I've got in that hospital is really bad. Like,
What did you do?
I told you, I was like
you're
punching
saying it's
nurses
really-
and everything.
Punching nurses.
I just said that. I was pushing and punching, swinging my hands.
Yeah, you
around.
said
I
that it was a dream. I didn't know that
no,
you
I thought
actually
it was a
punched
dream.
nurses.
But obviously, because I'm so drunk, I'm not sure what that
What
was
do you mean
about.
punching? Like just throwing your arms around, or
No,
like
I was
actually
pushing
punching?
people. I was grabbing people, pushing people, trying to piss. They were trying to pull me back. I'm trying to piss up a wall in a waiting room, pissing, and then people grabbing me. I'm honestly, and I remember pulling this thing out my arm. blood
you
everywhere.
are like, right,
No.
autistic.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
Yeah, like
I'm not lying.
Hello,
And I woke up thinking it was a dream, but I don't know if it was.
It was just a lucid
parents
dream.
said I got very violent in the hospispell.
What the hell?
what the hell, bro?
Have you ever done that?
You crazy.
Like any other times?
No, I'm not violent drunk. No.
You're not a really violent person, are you?
No.
Bit weird that one. All that proper.
No.
I reckon he's violent. I reckon he's that geezer.
I struggle. I don't really have conflict with people. I just seem to get along with people, so I don't really tend to headbutt people.
This is what I picture in my head. Yeah, us three, like, we go out for a beer. Maybe like another person there, and Lee's getting more and more drunk, and he starts like, say it's just like a nice, quiet person, the other person, and Lee starts like getting drunk and like thinking he's being funny, and try and bantering this geezer. This is what I feel like you'd be like bantering this geezer, and then we're like, oh, he's getting a bit horrible.
Bit
And the next thing you know, like he's like proper slagging this geezer off, and then the geezer's like, "Fuck off, Lee," and then he goes full on year 9 nurse puncher and just
I started ripping out the cans and catheters.
The nurse punches here.
Yeah, no, I'm not violent. I actually could get along with people. Like, I can get away with saying a lot to people and get away with it. That's my knack. That's my social chameleon. Like, I get friendly with people really quick. Yeah.
Yeah, he said he's that geezer that's on
And then become a
holiday.
rapist. I don't get violent, I'm just rapist. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
That'll be clipped
It's not
in 10
rape unless
years'
you shout
time.
surprise. Yeah.
Oh.
No, I'm joking. No,
Well,
I
there you
don't
go.
get violent. No. Why do you get violent?
Unless you're a nurse.
No.
You're in trouble.
Yeah.
No,
I feel
not
like
really.
different alcohols can send you different ways.
Yeah.
And obviously if you're in a certain mood, but
Yeah, I think the mood you're sort of in already
Yeah.
sort of dictates it a bit, doesn't it? It can just, if you're starting to get a bit pissed off, then it's going to push you over the
yeah,
edge. But
exactly.
I wouldn't go straight to being like that, no.
It's not that. I don't really. Like, you can tell when someone's a prick. You think, oh, fuck this person.
Yeah.
Like, you tend to stay away early on. Because there's always that one guy in the pub that's, like, extra confident, a bit of a prick. And you think, oh, this guy, innit? But, like, those guys...
What do you mean, though? Like, give me an example. Like, what sort of things does he do? This man.
You've just seen them out. They're just loud and they're just heavy. Do you know what I mean? They're just... Go away.
Well, like too much.
Do an
too
example.
much.
Like, do an, like,
I
acting.
can't react. I can't really... Like,
I'm at the bar. I'm you.
I remember, like, I remember this geezer in Brentwood. He used to have a tattoo on his neck. And I don't know what it was with this fella. I sort of knew him, but I wasn't friends with him. Because when we was out, we would just bump into each other in lines and stuff. Wherever I went, this fella was there. Like, it felt like I bumped into him about 12 times. If I went to Sugar Rush, he was there. And he was causing grief there, and he's loud, and he gets kicked out, always as a fight. And I used to see him in Romford, used to see him in Brentwood, and I used to see him that much, we sort of knew each other. I can't remember his name, but he used to have a big tattoo on his neck. And he sort of looked like, what was that, that rapper that...
Professor Green.
Professor Green. He looked like Professor Green at the time. Yeah.
Well,
Do you
him
know
was
it's
it?
gonna be that?
Well, he's had a big tattoo on his
Big
Right,
tattoo on
neck.
his
I know,
neck. I
but
mean, it was
loads
around
of
the
tattoo
same
neck
time. It was
rappers.
around the same time as well, and he probably got it because he liked Professor Green. I don't know, but he just looked like him.
Oh,
I saw the fella.
he got it. Because
I
Professor
saw the
Green.
fella get beat up many times. Yeah.
Oh, you see him get beat up many
I
times?
used to get Larry. He used to get Larry with randomers and get beat up, and he'd be like, "It's that guy again." Yeah.
If he had a
that.
track record of doing it, he must have been a bit.
Yeah, I wouldn't be going
Yeah.
anywhere near him.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go, people. I'm not sure how long we're going on for it. I mean, we'll be going on for an hour and 1 minute. Yeah, just quickly, people, I'm going to do a little something for you. So if you just strap yourselves in and just take a listen.
I can hear all them seatbelts going in right now.
I can't find it. Take a listen to this. Bonjour, Illuminati. We're just going to put a pause to this podcast so we can tell you how you can show your support and gain bonus content from the Lemon Squeezers.
And give us your money, you stingy.
Lee, you can't say that.
Rewind.
For just £5 a month, you can gain access to bonus episodes, random goodie bags, and a one-way ticket to our hearts.
Every penny goes towards making this awful podcast a little better for you.
So you will trot along down to the f***ing bank and you will fetch me my...
£5. And if you want to support the podcast, then go over to www.patreon.com/Lemon Squeezers and become a Patreon and make our dreams come true, baby.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need more than a fiver to get this fucking thing.
I wanted to do that quickly there because I wanted to like talk amongst ourselves while we played it, but then I remember that they can hear us at the same time.
There's just loads of shit to turn on that fucking mixer. It's not like one button. I can just do.
It sort of killed the mood a little bit as we had to sit in silence.
Did wonder when we were coming back.
Right, anyone got anything like before we sign off? Any juicy goss?
Did you hear about that Travis Scott concert? No,
I've been scammed before.
Do you know what? We can do a quick Lee versus Word, actually.
Yeah, go on.
All right, let's do the little intro, people. Here we go. It is the one and only Lee versus Word. It is time for Lee versus Word.
Zach versus the guy that looks like Professor Green every week. Around.
And today's guest, man that looks like Professor Green.
You fucking what? Start going mad.
Start swinging through the door.
Lee versus Nurse.
Right. Lee versus
Leave a
Nurse.
Spanish nurse.
You just sack off half a bottle of £5 vodka cleanse. And then
Right.
go mad.
I think I've got your word. Okay. Here we go, people. So Lee versus Word is where I write a word on the table and Lee has to try to read it as it's meant to be said, pretty much. Yeah. All right. Doesn't sound too funny, but
I
just
think we've got
wait.
to keep these rules as like English words, because if once they start going Italian and Spanish, I've got no fucking chance with that.
English.
I feel like that's not an English product, that one.
Quinoa.
Chic, that sounds Italian.
No,
I'm just saying.
This is all in the English dictionary.
Yeah. That's the rule. It's got to be in the English dictionary. And they all meet that criteria.
There's no way you remember the English dictionary.
Yeah.
Well, you don't read the dictionary before you go to bed?
No.
Don't read the dickie.
Here we go.
No,
so
I don't.
I don't want you to say straight away. All right, have a little think about it. Let it brew in your head. All right. And I will now reveal the word. Okay, just think about it. Just have a little ponder. Bear in mind, Lee, that you need to get this one right. What? Otherwise, the forfeit for you is on episode 100.
Oh, what?
So the forfeit.
What? I didn't even sign. What is your forfeit? Because you've done nothing to survive this.
I've produced content. All right. You've been living under a rock. I've been sourcing words from our listeners. So this word was suggested by none other than the big bad mama herself, Kim Jim. So shout out Kim Jim. Thank you for the support.
King Jim. King Jim.
So what? Without saying it, Lee, but I'll spell it out for the people. It's EPITOME. All right, for the people that ain't watching. So Lee, give me some thoughts about the word before you read it out loud.
I feel like
what's the origins of this word? Do you think like
epitome feels like a word. It feels like a scientific word.
What is it?
Autonomy.
Epitome.
You're throwing some more.
It's wrong, isn't it? It's clearly wrong. He's laughing. But epitome does sound scientific.
We give one more guess, otherwise it's getting cross.
No. Yeah, he's got to lock in his answer, so it's all right. But this is what he does. He's a little bit of a sly bastard because he always does it.
I'm not saying nothing.
Yeah, and epitome does actually sound like.
So again,
Picking
people,
a tube up your arse and getting some shit out of it. It does sound like a procedure.
It's EPITOME. Okay. So what do you think, Lee? Do you reckon you might be able to get this one?
Oh fuck yeah! I'm not. I'm trying to say it with like a silent P because I know they sort of happen once in a while.
I think you got more troubles than that with this one, my friend.
Do you know this?
Do I know? It's not the question.
Well, it's just yes or no question. It's not really giving it away, is it?
I think
yes.
You do know.
But I'm not going to spell it. Not spell it. Say it for you.
I think
it's like a type of body one.
This. I don't want to give you. Do I want to give you a clue?
Even if you give a clue, well, I suppose you can't really, can you? You could give something without giving the pronunciation.
I was going to say, it's a lot easier than you think.
Mm. You've
easier.
overcomplicated it slightly towards the end of the word.
Yeah. Some thoughts, Lee. Some thoughts.
Are we ready to lock in an answer?
Yeah.
Do we know what the forfeit is going to be over yet? Have we got some ideas?
Epitome. I don't know. Fuck knows.
I mean, I need to know whether you want to lock it in or not.
Epitome. I don't know. I don't even know what it is.
Epitome.
Epitome. Epitome.
Epitome. What do you want to do?
I don't know what an epitome. Thing is, you're going to say it, and I'm like, I don't even know what that is.
You're getting warmer, but I feel like you got to lock it in.
But you must have heard these words. This is what I'm trying to.
You've heard this in a sentence. This word.
Very rarely. I mean,
when you hear it,
I'm Call of Duty once in a while. I mean, this don't even know what that is.
Well, it's a place.
Like Chic, obviously knew that one. Facade, that's an easy one. What was that one again?
Cavalry.
Cavalry. I don't even know
what was the answer for that. What did you say for that?
The same to an army. Apparently.
What did you say for cavalry?
Yeah, it's like the tanks.
I thought it was like Calvary or something like that. Like,
I can't remember.
It sounds-
Toby Carver. He says.
I do not know what that is, and I do not know what
do
that
not
is,
know what
and
that
I don't
is.
know what that is. I genuinely don't know what it is.
It's a
So,
place in America,
I'm-
Arkansas.
I'm sort of making words up that I've never even heard. So
All right, well,
You've heard this. I think you've heard.
you
this.
must have.
You've
Someone
heard this
must
in
have
a
used
sentence.
it.
You've heard this in a film or something. It's like, it would be used quite a lot in films. I think towards the end of a film, maybe in a finishing line.
Come on.
epitome.
Epitomony. Is he the midfielder for Man United?
That fella who
Epitome.
plays in the middle with Fred.
Epitome. I'm just looking at.
Okay, people, and that, Lee, is. Ooh. I'm sorry, my friend, but you are
No, I
doing a
don't get it.
forfeit on episode 100, and the word is epitome.
So you've heard that.
Epitome.
They may say
So that's
that in
kind
a lot
of what I had in
films.
mind. To be fair, that's what I thought the word was.
You started all right, but
Epitome.
you killed
I
it with
was like,
autonomy. There was no. I don't know where the end came from. It threw you.
Epitome.
You
That's
had
what I was trying to say. It was a lot
Epitome.
easier
Mm.
to just read it in like.
You
is
had
it
the
phonetics?
TRME.
Is
How
it
am I
phonetics?
saying it?
Yeah, as it's spelled.
Like apocada.
Oh,
Is that phonetics?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
How am I? What? Sorry. What is it?
Epitome. Epitome. I'll read you the definition. A person or
Well, then
thing.
why is there an M in there? That literally makes no sense.
Epitome.
Epitome.
Like you.
Yeah, epitome.
I never even thought about reading words that way. To be fair.
Epitome.
So, oh, is that what they call? What do you call it when you
She is the.
Like epitome
She-
of something.
like
yeah.
you
Yeah,
say,
so
They
the
say it loads in
summary-
films. I think that word is. So
There's
much
two meanings apparently. So it's a person or thing that is a perfect example of a particular quality or type. So I could say, Lee, you are the epitome of a retard.
That's nice. That's really
I
nice.
don't mean that, but that
You're an
that is
epitome of an earth Peter.
that is what I'm getting at.
You was right on
But-
phonetics as well.
Is that what it is?
Phonetics, yeah.
And then two, a summary of written work and abstract.
You know why I can't read really good? It's because when I was young, I used to stutter bad. So I found that if I couldn't read, then the teacher wouldn't make me read out loud. That's why I can't read properly.
Oh, that's the origin story, and that's quite upsetting.
It don't bother me now.
Well,
Like-
you've completely killed the game.
no, it don't bother me now. No, but to be honest,
I don't want to laugh anymore. I'll give
the
you that
older
one.
you get, you don't actually care. Like
No.
you don't use it that much. I mean, not really. You don't use reading and writing that much. Even though I'm planning to write. Do you know what? I'm actually planning to write a book next year.
Right, right.
I'm not even
Right,
lying.
I'm stopping you there.
I'm not even lying. I'm not even lying.
Right, we're
that's
going
my
into episode
goal.
100 right now. Hold on to your seatbelt.
That is my goal before 30 years old.
What's the
right?
title going to be?
I'm not sharing that yet.
Colonel.
Come on.
I'm not sharing
Colonel
that.
Sheikh Bassan.
What are you?
Yeah.
What are you
All
writing?
that.
What are you writing about yourself?
No, it's not about myself.
I was praying for an autobiography.
No.
What is it?
no.
What is it?
I'm
What's it
not
gonna
that
be
fucking
about?
arrogant. Fucking hell.
that would have been
not that- no.
amazing.
It's a lot of psychological stuff that hard to explain. There's a few things in my life where I was like,
There might be a
always used
struggle
to
in the
do.
book.
There's a few things that I've been doing, and I thought I was the only one that was actually doing it. But then the more I'm starting to read more books, the more they come up every now and again.
Can you write a children's book?
Nah, yeah, easy.
That'd be fun.
It's just this table, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
just-
that's what I'm saying. You've got all the ingredients.
I
you need.
regularly write
Yeah.
down ideas for
Yeah.
children's books.
I feel like you'd be
No.
flying with that.
I don't talk about my book, but I even start writing the book. But it is a goal before 30 years old.
But can we?
You have
can-
or you haven't?
he hasn't.
Oh, he hasn't.
No.
Can we make an agreement? You got to bear in mind, 30
I'm not
ain't
gonna-
too far away.
I'm not
Yeah.
going to rush a book just because of an agreement, but it
No,
is
no, no.
something that I would like.
No, sign
to
the
No, look,
contract right now.
We're making an agreement that you write the book yourself.
Yeah, I'm going to write the book. Yeah.
And not,
Well, like
I'm just gonna
handwriting.
write a book. I mean, what do you mean? I'm gonna write a book.
well, no, but like, obviously you can get ghostwriters, or like the ones where you go and you say it to a
No, I'm going to write the
publisher
book
or whatever.
and then I'll give it to someone to
Proofreader.
to help the punk.
Punctuation.
No,
Well, no, because then that's the point.
because it would be
No,
brilliant.
that would be a very costly project. I'm not doing it. But yeah,
that
but
would
like,
be worth 10 times more.
yeah.
Oh, that'd be good. That would be good.
It would be quality.
No, I'm not doing it. I planned to do it before 30, but I don't know. I never thought I could trade. Now
What's
I am.
it-
How long
You
you
gotta
had this
tell us what
idea
it's
for?
about.
How long you had the idea for?
Well, I'll tell you where it started to happen was I've helped about 4 or 5 different people. And I didn't really mean to help them. It was one of them ones where like you keep going on. People, so about a year and a half ago, people just kept calling me Bitcoin boy and things like this, and they just take the piss. Oh, you fucking Bitcoin, whatever. Well, I've turned someone into like a millionaire over it. And there's been a couple other people that have made 200 grand, 300 grand, 100 grand, 10 grand, things like that. And I've helped a lot of people around me. And so the obstacle to get there was very much, I got all the, Lee, you're doing me head in. And I went through that stage and I thought, nah, like the more I knew and the more obstacles that I was tackling in my own personal life, I kept going on. And yet I don't know how to explain it. So people were laughing at me at one point and then I was right. And now they're like, fuck. And I've actually helped a lot of people. I haven't spoke about this on podcasts, but it's just something that's quite nice. I was like, shit. So I think I might as well write it in a book and aim it towards, I might just do it for the sake of the kid with the star couldn't read, wrote a book before 30. I don't even care if no one buys it. I just think it's something, I just want to accomplish something that I never thought I could do. I never thought I could be a trader, let alone an investor, whatever it is. I just never thought I could do it. And now that the success is happening, I thought, what the fuck? I didn't even know I could do that. And so I beat the odds. Obviously, things are going to go further as time goes on. But the people that I helped, there was one friend that was literally a bum, and he's turned his life around. Like, literally massively. I was like, wow. So what I've got to say might help someone. So
it's like a teaching book, self-help.
It's not necessarily that. It's just more of a different perspective on something.
Bitcoin boy.
Basically.
Bitcoin boy. That's what I thought I was going to say. That would be the heading.
It's not about Bitcoin.
It's
Nah, it's not about Bitcoin.
But that could still be the name of your book because, I mean, that's the origin of...
So I've always found myself never fitting in. I've always got a lot going on in my head. There's a lot of stuff going on. And the more I read, the more I like to learn. And I'm very good at picking the dots out and things. So the more I learn, the more dots seem to add up in my dreams, you know what I mean? And... There's just a lot of stuff that I thought I was a bit mad. I know you're laughing at me here. But there's a few things I thought I was mad, but now I've actually read them in different books. I thought I thought I was the only one. But I've never actually read it the way I needed to read it. Does that make sense?
I'm a little bit confused, I'm not going to lie. But
yeah,
it sounds...
I'm not mentioning what I'm talking about, that's why.
Yeah.
You're like one of these geezers that reads like the Quran. Which is like a really peaceful book, apparently. Yeah. But they read it, and I remember seeing it on the news. It was like an extremist, and he was reading the Quran, like in a really peaceful like part of it.
And just interpreting it different.
And he just interpreted it like, well, that means that we have to sacrifice 10 children, like, and rape the women. And the woman was like, "How are you getting that from that?"
No, yeah,
like it was insane.
Yeah,
That's Lee.
No, it's stuff that you can't really
the Quran
tell
version
the
2.
stories on, and I don't want to tell the stories of it. But it's like there are certain points where I've helped a lot of people in not just one way, and I was like, shit, I didn't think I had any value, and now I helped a few people, and I think, you know what, like I don't want to be a consumer of this world, someone who just fucking consumes off everyone else and that's it. Like that's what most of us are. We all use Amazon, we all use products. We don't ever fucking give nothing. So I thought, you know what, it's worth trying. And I just think, what have you got? Like once you're dead, you're dead. You know, everyone's trying to build a legacy, but what for? We're all gonna be dead eventually anyway. So
you're gonna frame this book. You got to frame one, then you can give it to like your daughter.
Oh, I don't care about any of that. I just know if I do it, I know I've done it, and it makes me feel good. So.
Well, I'll buy one.
Name someone that fucking...
Yeah, I'll buy one. I'll buy a book.
Actually, name someone that's actually done a podcast. Like all these... It's just getting started is the hard bit. Just start writing a book or start doing a podcast or just start on something. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
We need to turn back to the patty and say...
Turn back to the what?
The patty.
What's the patty?
Well, you got to put the thing back on. Get the patty to subscribe, innit? Subscribe to the patty.
Oh, and see her in silence again.
We need time out. Put the clip on. Put the clip on.
No, we've got one. We've got one for time out.
So, guys, I hope you're enjoying. Having a good time here. We're just going for a quick time out. Enjoy this clip. I'm joking. He's got sensitive now.
I don't know if you're mugging me off. Or you're asking me
We're
nice.
not
We're not.
mugging.
We're joking. Not
It's
mugging it.
banter.
Yeah, no.
If you want,
Stupid ass.
I know that.
Look, I'm all for it. I did have something to say then. What did you say? You said about a book.
I can't remember. What was he talking about before we said about the book?
I had something else to bring up. A quick one. Oh, let's talk about this. Let's have a quick discussion about Lee's form.
Oh, yeah, that's a...
Oh, yeah, there's one name I don't want to mention. Can we just say that?
Which
No.
one? Because there's a lot in there that we can't talk about.
The guy is a very big part of my life,
Yeah,
and I have respect.
We can't... We're not going to out anyone's
You know
names
that,
anyway.
isn't it?
Yeah, we can't out anyone's names anyway. I mean,
for the
that's
sake
harsh,
of this, his name's Stephen. All right, can we?
All right, yeah, Stephen.
But... What's we... Yeah, let's give everyone different names then.
That's the name.
Yeah.
Don't
It's
make it too much.
Yeah, it's not making
Did you
money.
see it?
No.
We're not gonna make a money.
But I think I know what you're talking about anyway. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's what I thought
you
you
just
meant.
looked at the baby's head.
The
Yeah,
baby
it-
distracted me, I'm not going to lie.
That was an odd one. I wasn't expecting that fucking bombshell. You know, that should be the book. That should be the fucking book.
Yeah, if you're looking for the heading, I mean.
Yeah, just call it the people that you didn't think you know. You
Form.
didn't think you know.
Yeah.
Form you thought you know.
Form you thought you knew. Yeah.
Form shaggers.
There must be other forms.
Each other
like that. There
shaggers.
must have been.
He was trying to tell me
There
once.
must have been a few other
But, like,
people.
all the forms were at it.
No.
It must have happened.
No.
Yeah, but it must have happened.
Well, me and Dave spent a
It
lot of
must
time with
have
each other and we never bonked.
No, but you'd be clearly not.
Not once.
No, but it can't have been all in one form. It can't have been that concentrated.
No, I think you just got unlucky with
If the
all them getting
probability-
bombed in together. I think that's how it worked out.
I think
The
one
probabil-
person stuck it on them and there was just some vulnerable people.
It was a cult.
Yeah, yes.
Building a cult.
Yes, I think one person is the ringleader in this. Might have been you.
As far as I know of, there was definitely. I think it was definitely 4. But I remember in RE once. I think you was in my class. I was in your class.
What, for RE?
RE.
Oh, I can't remember what I done.
I remember
in that.
sitting in your fucking class. I think that's
Yeah.
how I ended up with friends with you at one point. But it was.
You're probably right. I can't
They
remember
stood
back
there
that far.
and they said that 1 in 4 or 5 are gay. We all looked around at each other in form. I was like, what the fuck? Who form? My form was over concentrated. I mean, there was
I think that was the whole allowance for the year by
20 of us. Yeah, but there was 20 of us and 5 were gay.
Nah.
4 guys, 1 girl.
But were they all? Hang on, were they all? Or were some of them corrupted, like you said? I feel like some of them just didn't know what was going on in life, and they got taken in by
Yeah.
these other ones.
I think
don't
some
think
of
they
them
knew
were like
There was
that.
definitely
they was
there was
with anything.
definitely 4 that I know of. Definitely 4. But I didn't know that at the time. I mean, I was friends. I mean, uniform. So I
This
was
is the
friends
thing.
with them.
I feel like that.
But some of them were womanizers.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
think, I don't
But
really get
I
it.
feel like when you're at that age, I'm not saying like it happens to everyone because like obviously some people know what they want and whatever, but that is when you're experimenting don't get me wrong, it never entered my head to ever do anything with a man.
No.
Like it didn't. But that's not to say that there might have been a point that like when you're like going through puberty,
Like a vulnerable
if someone
stage,
stuck it on them at a party, like say you're a sleepover, and like obviously thinking of it now, you think like fuck that, I wouldn't do that. But at the time, you might have if all your mates were doing it, it might be a bit like oh fuck, like do we do this?
I think
I don't think it was it. I think they would have just some of them anything. It could have been any sort of cult of any kind, and they might have got sucked
I
into
think a
that
lot
type
of them-
just, them type of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I've-
didn't really know. They were just whatever was thrown at them. Type.
Yeah.
I think a lot of them were unaware that the other ones were. I don't know.
They
I don't
can't
know
have
the
all not
stories.
known about each other.
But what did they do with each other?
He spilt the beans, mate. He spilt the beans to me. It's just
Go on.
it was no sex. It was a lot of oral stuff like that sort of thing.
Well, like
Just sucking each other up and that, basically.
it's rotten, isn't it? It's rotten, isn't it?
It's not right if they're gay. They're gay, but it's
No, it's still rotten to think about.
But what is
The people as well. I mean, it's
ignore
just a
what
weird
happened
thing.
when you find out and you think you know these people. You're like, what?
Yeah, that's the thing. You would like. You know them all. didn't
Yeah,
you,
that's the
man?
mental thing. Like, because just like seeing them in school, and then like, obviously it's upsetting. Like when your
My
mate,
form, like we had 4 of them, 5 of them was gay. Out of like 19 of us, I think there was 5 was gay. There was 4
One girl
guys,
as well.
one
Or
girl.
is that including the girl? Yeah.
Yeah, but 2 of them are not out gay. Well, I know they've been doing stuff with other fellas.
What, still now? Or like
Yeah.
just back then?
No, they're still now. Like, as far as I know of, I don't follow them. Don't care. But
Is one of them the mental geezer?
One of them mental geezer, and one of them is in a relationship now. I don't know. I don't follow him, but I know he last was when I last saw him. And he's ex. See, this is another fucking fucked
What
up
did you
thing.
do with him?
Nothing to do with me, but he's ex. So he was with this girl. Like, one of them, he's not come out, but he's obviously bi or whatever. One of his ex-girlfriends was on Jeremy Kyle that was a brass. So basically, long story
Man,
short,
I can't believe you let her go.
she had family issues. She had family issues, yeah. And she moved in with him. And he lived next door to like an alleyway. It's clear who I'm talking about now. But he lived next door to an alleyway. And she was on Jeremy Kyle saying she used to sneak out and suck fellas off in this alleyway. And that was obviously his alleyway next to his house. I was like, Jesus Christ, this fella's got that backstory. Plus, he's acted on Jeremy Kyle.
Who's that then?
Connor. No second hand, I'm not saying that. Connor B.
Yeah.
Connor B.
Yeah.
But now I can kind of see it. I mean, he did seem gay.
Oh, what, he done gay shit?
Yeah, it's one of them.
But I'm not going to lie. I mean...
Thing is, when you spend every day with them, you don't see the oddness. Like, you don't see, not the odd, but you don't see the
Odd.
You
can't
go there
discriminate,
and like they are what they are. Like you don't see.
No, look,
Yeah,
I
it's-
feel
it's-
sorry for anyone that's
I-
gay like, and can't come out. Like that must
definitely.
be horrible.
Yeah,
of
like
course. It's just weird how I think that whole thing panned out, really. I think it's the story to it, not the fact that
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
gobsmacked
yeah.
when I
There's nothing
found
wrong
out.
with that.
When I
They can
found
do
out
what they want.
years later, I was gobsmacked.
But that's
no,
mental.
you got it wrong.
And I don't think all of them wanted that. They just didn't
Yeah.
know what they wanted. and got
Yeah, that's
sucked
what
in.
I think.
Yeah, and
That's the strange thing.
as time goes on, I actually think it was probably the fucking nutty one was probably the one that started it all. Because he was odd from day one.
I would say
Nice
I
fella.
would say he's gay.
But he was, mate.
Like, and I remember thinking
Yeah.
it back when we were younger.
laid
I
them
remember
all
thinking
out-
like he's very.
Yeah, I
there's
think
something very like effeminate about him.
Him ahead of the other ones, definitely.
Yeah.
I think there's a difference between like camp and just being gay. Like, you're gay, it's a preference. But when you've been camp, there's a little bit more complexity there, isn't there? Like, complexity. Did I say that right?
I don't know.
Complexity.
Complexity. I think there's a little bit more going on there, but I don't know. Fuck knows. And then I found out after school that one of them had Asperger's, and one of them
Who
had
had that?
autism. Jordan
Asperger's?
Chen. Yeah, Jordan Chen. Makes sense. Why he's so
Oh, you're going to have
massive.
to blur that out.
So-
You said his name.
He used to live at.
Fucking hell, yeah,
he
you
used to
just
live
said
at-
his
I
name.
forgot. No, I was going to know, but fuck it.
You'd have to blur it out.
Yeah,
Nah,
but
fuck that, dude. He's added me on Facebook.
yeah, no, he's got.
He's working
Asperger's.
out. He's watching his
But
back now. It's
that's
just blurred
why
out.
he's
He's
massive.
thinking,
That's
is he talking
why-
about me? Then he goes, you just added me on Facebook. He goes, fuck, he's talking about me,
That's
man.
why. That's why he
yeah.
got massive, because the Asperger's, whatever, he had to do something. So it was gym. For him, was gym. His relief was gym. That's why he got massive. Yeah, like, bear in mind, he's like an Asian fella. He shouldn't be big, but he got massive.
Well, that's married.
No, but he's a typical skinny Asian.
You can't
He's
say
a typical
this shit.
skinny, like Chinese Asian type guy, and he got massive.
Right,
We're
people.
talking Arnold type. I don't care.
Right,
and
the
then
lemon squeezers are shutting down this party.
so we had one had Asperger's, and then one had autism.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Right, there you go, people. We're episode 99, one before 100, if you can count, and we have come full circle. Lee has just got us cancelled all over again.
It's just the same old.
So keep the alcohol away from Lee. And Dave, thanks very much for coming on.
Thanks, guys.
It's been a great episode. Nice pre 100 celebration.
That's it.
People, if you
Ready
want
for
to
the
support
big
the
one.
podcast, just remember that you can go over to www.patreon.com/lemon squeezers, and for as little as £5 a month, it might even be £4 to be honest. I've been saying £5.
What's the deal?
A little bit, as little as £5 a month, you can support the podcast. And the studio you're seeing us sitting in now, living life, was brought to you by the Patreons, who get a special shout out in the podcast notes.
What a...
So
Great spot.
yeah, remember, if you've been offended by anything on this episode, you're in the right place.
There's like one Asperger's geezer like thumbs down.
And he's gone back for more.
Fuck that. Thumbs down that fella.
You're in the right place.
In the wrong mood.
Laters, people.
Wait, I don't actually. Where's the? Oh, sorry.